Happy New Year! I know I said I wasn't going to record from my car anymore, but it seems to be the only time that I have time in the morning. I hope you guys all had a very fun and safe New Year's Eve. I went out for dinner with my best friend and had chicken and salad, as you do. Played some board games with the Fan Jam. That was fun. I really struggled. I don't know about you guys, but I struggled to stay up until midnight. The rest of my family went to bed at like 3 a.m. and I was like, Happy New Year, night. I could have sworn I had picked a topic to talk about today, and now that I'm on the road, I can't seem to... Oh, now I know. A lot of people quite a few people have asked me what my New Year's resolution is. And if you've watched my video a couple of days ago, I kind of explained that I don't really, not that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but I just feel like if you want to make a change, sure, set a date. But like, if it's like June and you're like, next year don't wait 6 months, do it the next day, do it the next week, do it the next month. The time is now. Anyway, a few people have asked me what my New Year's resolution is, and I'm starting a new job for massage therapy, which I'm really excited about. My previous job, it brought me to good places. Like it did a lot for me, but sometimes it's time for a change. And it just so happens that changes on the 2nd of January. So I start tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I'm not going to say that I wasn't happy in my job, but I just felt like it was time to move on. So that's kind of already taken care of. It's like a fresh start, new year, which is going to be great. And in terms of like my fitness, I'm already prepping for a show. And I started prepping on Boxing Day. A few people had asked, they're like, well, why don't you start like on January 1st or January 2nd, so that you can go out and like party and have fun. And I'm like, well, like I said, I'm not a big fan of New Year's, in terms of like in the aspect of like partying and stuff. A lot of expectation put on that day, I find. And to be quite frank with you, Boxing Day was exactly 12 weeks out for my show. So, no messing around. So that's work already taken care of. Things are going to change. Fitness already started. I'm a week in. I feel great. The only other aspect I needed to kind of address was, for those of you who know me well, last year was a hell of a year. A lot happened. In terms of my fitness, my personal life, my work life, and for those of you who know me really well, you know that Jessica is a busy bee, and I was doing something crazy near the end of the year, like working 7 days a week, 4 jobs. Like there was one day where I worked all 4 jobs in one day, which is like nuts. And you'll burn out, right? And then you only realize that you burn out when it's too late. So I'd been talking to a couple of people, and they'd suggested that I get a little bit more balance in my life. But also 2016 for me, sorry, I'm on the moon right now. I totally just spaced out for a second. 2016 for me is about not settling. And I kind of made that decision about a month back. I was talking to a really good girlfriend of mine. Shout outs to Mel Oitzel. you know, we were just kind of talking about, like, we were reviewing 2015, and we're just like, you know what? We're just not going to settle this year, you know? 2015 was all about fueling the fire. That was our hashtag for her and I. And for those of you who don't know Mel, she's who I consider to be my competition prep buddy. We're also starting to massage together at this new job, which is wicked. Love that girl. And it was all about fueling the fire. It's like finding the drive and the why. Why do you do what you do? That is a great topic for another day. But yeah, it's like, what drives you? And then we kind of like, I was like, you know what? Well, 2016 is going to be the year of not settling. And you should never settle in any aspect of your life, whether it be work, friendship, relationship, your fitness goals, whatever it is, personal goals. You should never settle. Always strive for something better because you deserve it. You have to, and I know for some of you guys, like myself, it's really hard to put yourself first. We forget about numero uno a lot. So for me, that's basically what this next year is going to be. It's going to be me actually working on myself, you know, getting even more comfortable in my skin. And, you know, putting myself first a little bit more often, you know, learning how to say no. Yeah, so just not settling, working on myself, working on, you know, taking time for myself. Like, I always thought that taking time for yourself and working on you, you know, when people are like, just do you. I was like, well, okay, whatever that means. But I thought that meant like being alone, just with yourself. But there's a hell of a lot more to working on yourself than just being alone. And that's making time for yourself. You know, if you're anything like me, you make time for work, you make time for clients, you make time to, like, you try to make time for friends and family, but a lot of the time that kind of just like gets brushed aside. And you sure as hell don't make any time for yourself. So I think in a nutshell, sorry, let's just like wrap this all up. Just gonna take a little bit more time for myself. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. That sucks. I'm gonna be waiting for that sneeze all day now. Unedited, guys. Yeah, so just finding kind of like a happy medium for social life, personal life, work life, and just not settling. I'm striving for the best in this upcoming year, you know, and you have to have that mentality. It's mind over matter, right? So I'm gonna leave you with this. What do you guys strive for, right? I'm not gonna say what is your New Year's resolution, but what are your goals? And think on that as the snow falls on this beautiful New Year's Day. Anyway, just heading out, gonna head to the gym in a little bit, and then heading over to my family's over on the Quebec side and watch them eat all the delicious finger foods as I eat my, oh my god, did I bring my food? Whew, minor panic attack while I eat my packed food. Anyway, Happy New Year, you guys. I hope it's a good one. And I hope you guys get to spend this day, January 1st, 2016, with all the people that you love and that love you. All right, have a good one, you guys. Take care. Catch you tomorrow.